What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the brand new complete stick from ECD Lacrosse. This is the Bravo1 and it is awesome. Let's go. Alright, so if you guys have watched my channel for any length of time, you've seen me review other complete sticks that were competitively priced and geared toward newer players, and you know that I'm a huge fan of that model. I think that's how we grow the game of lacrosse. Quality gear that won't impede a player's development, that'll help them get better quickly, and it won't break the bank. So that's what they've done with the Bravo1, and it's great. It's just this I would recommend to any parent or newer player. It is all quality materials, designed, manufactured, and strung in the US, which is huge. The sale of each one goes, they give money back to, I don't know the organization or organizations, but it's, military, shootout for soldiers, I think, and other active military charities or whatever they are. And that's huge. That's good. ECD's giving back, and it's kind of an American theme with the everything manufactured here, giving back to our troops. That's good stuff. The components are all high quality, is designed with the newer player in mind. I think it's geared toward like 16 and under, so high school JV and below. It's a little, it doesn't have a real aggressive face shape, a little wider, a little easier to catch. Nothing too extreme with the pocket placement. It's designed for like a mid-low, probably. Mid-low. Real great scoop. Great scoop for everybody. It's a nice beginner scoop. They're going to be able to get ground balls no problem. Handle is it's a 7000 series aluminum alloy handle. Real clean. This is taped up a little bit because I had it out to practice a few times. ECD Lacrosse here with the crab. Bravo1 over here. But the thing I love most is the string job. It is strung incredibly well for a newer player. It's got a channel, so you're going to get that ball retention that you want with a channeled pocket, or that you get with a channeled pocket, but it's not overly channeled to disrupt the throwing. There's no kind of hang on the shooters. A brand new player, someone who's never touched a lacrosse stick, will be able to throw with this. Once shown the mechanics, how to break the wrist and follow through, they're going to be able to throw perfect passes. It might not be pretty at first, but that's not because of the stick. And that's huge. More advanced players, like if my son, who's played for a long time, hands his stick to someone who's never played before, chances are they're going to throw it right into the ground, and it's going to be gross because he's got whip, he's got a pretty well channeled pocket, and it works for him because over time he's figured out what works for him. So I think it's really important when we have new players to give them a stick like this that's sort of like a vanilla basic stick. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing wacky for them to have to deal with. And as they grow over time, they're going to figure out what works for them. They'll outgrow this stick, or they'll outgrow this string job and change it up, and then they start developing personal preferences, which is huge. It's what we need, but it's really tough to give them something that's on the extreme end of the spectrum in terms of stringing, or like a real pinched more advanced head, or maybe a handle with some super funky grip, or really innovative advanced shape, geometry on the handle. That's going to kind of skew their development, I think, right from the start. So I like that this is just, it's clean, it's simple, it's basic, but it's quality. I love that. And it's designed, like I said, it's designed for like 16 and under. I'm an assistant coach at a junior college in our town, Diablo Valley College, and we have a fall season, which is awesome. If you're in California and you want to play in college, but you don't have grades or money to go play at a four-year school, move up to Pleasant Hill, California, go to DVC. You could play for 2 years, you can play for 10 years and not lose any eligibility, because we play in the fall, and we play MCLA Division I teams in their fall ball. Works out perfectly. We're 10-3 right now, so I mean it's good lacrosse. You know, we get a lot of really, really high caliber players coming through, and you know, it's tough to really have a cohesive program because it's 2 years. You know, we lose these kids. Some kids we lose after a year because they're all looking to transfer, but it's a lot of fun. So anyway, look into Diablo Valley College. Come play. The kids have a blast. It's a fun program, you know. But we go hard. We take it real seriously. We played Cal Berkeley a couple weeks ago in Memorial Stadium. It was awesome. But they're the #2 ranked team in the nation in the MCLA, and we, you know, I think we hung with them for a while. I think the final score was 17-11. So I mean, we could beat a lot of MCLA teams, which is awesome. So you're getting, you know, quality play, quality competition, and quality coaching, obviously. But yeah, you should come to DVC and play lacrosse. If you have any questions, seriously, email me. DVC is a great junior college. I went there. Now look at me. So anyway, I am an assistant coach there, and I'm like the stick repair guy. So sidewall breaks in a practice, which happens at least once a week, usually more. The player comes to me, Coach Tom, hands me a stick. I broke my sidewall. I'm like, all right. I hand him my stick. I go grab some strings and I start fixing it. And so this was in play in sixes twice last week at the college level, and it held up fine. There's no dents. But yeah, it's not designed for that, and I wouldn't recommend it for that level. But you know, if you are on a tight budget and you're a newer player, but you're playing varsity, it'll probably work fine. And the head will absolutely hold up. You know, handles break, but you can get a cheap one. Speaking of fixing sidewalls, this is a little tangent, but it's something I need to get off my chest. So, as a coach, and other coaches know this, when a sidewall breaks, player hands it to you, you don't have a lot of time to fix that sidewall, you know, especially if it's like practice or game day or whatever. So what you have to do is match the other side. You know, someone else strung this, and it's usually awful. And I hate doing it. I hate matching a terrible string job, like matching this side to this side when this side is terrible. But it has to be done. You can't change this kid's stick. It's what he's used to. So you string it up the way it is on the other side. But the problem then is later on down the road, someone goes, who strung that? Coach Tom. And it's just embarrassingly bad. So if a coach fixes one sidewall, but he didn't string the top string or the other sidewall, don't give him any credit. He doesn't want that credit. Trust me. All right, guys, so I am a huge fan of the Bravo1. I think it is so important in lacrosse to have products like this for the growth of the game. So good for young players, for new players. Also, in Greg's video, and I had never really thought about this because my perspective is, as a coach, parents who maybe aren't totally involved, like coaching or whatever, but want to play catch with their kid, you know, you don't want to spend $300 on a complete stick. So this kind of thing is perfect for mom or dad to be able to be out there playing catch with their kid outside of practice. That's a smart segment right there. Also coaches, you know, coaches don't always want to spend a lot of money on sticks. You know, kids, if you're looking to get your parents a stick for a present, that's a smart one. You know, if you want to have your dad or your mom be able to play catch with you, and you're on a budget, obviously, because you're young, $99, that'd be a cool gift. You know, some quality time with mom and dad. ECD, nice work on this. It's very impressive, and it's huge for the game. I love this kind of thing. Super, super psyched about it. I hope it does incredibly well for you. You know, if you've got a friend that you're getting into the game, and he's asking questions about gear, don't try and get him the most advanced gear. Get him something that'll work for him right from the start. And that is something like this. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.